I am Anthony L. Elmore, President and founder of the Proud Black Buddhist World Association. We at the Proud Black Buddhist World Association practice the teachings of the 13th century Japanese sage Nichiren Shonin. Now, I am not just President and founder of the Proud Black Buddhist World Association, but I am a 5-time world karate kickboxing champion. On May 29, 1982, I became the Professional Karate Association, or the PKA, World Heavyweight Champion. In my days as a World Kickboxing Champion, I was known as the Muhammad Ali of kickboxing. Now, I was not just known as the Muhammad Ali of kickboxing in style, but it was Muhammad Ali who taught us to find a sense of courage, self-pride, and to use our celebrity status as a means to make change in our society. This is how I was like Muhammad Ali. I've always tried to pattern myself and model myself as a person who can go into the community and to bring change in your community via your success. Now, unlike the average African American who had a strong Christian background, I am a unique African American in that I have one of the most extensive backgrounds into the Buddhist religion than almost any or most African Americans of today, and that I officially began my training in Zen Buddhism in 1970. Now, we were exposed to Zen Buddhism as early as 1966 via a television show called The Green Hornet starring Bruce Lee. In America in 1972, a television show called Kung-fu started in America. In the 1970s, we saw an explosion of martial arts movies in America. When we think about the martial arts, we think about China, Japan, and Korea. We have no association in regards to martial arts or Buddhism with black people. My lecture today is called A Black Man Started Kung Fu Karate, a Black Buddhist lecture. It is important that we have black Buddhist teachers. It is important that we have black Buddhist teachers because in the world of Buddhism, the Asians have extricated all black Buddhist history, culture, and language from Buddhism. And if you want to know about your black Buddhist history, it's going to take African Americans or black people who is going to tell the history. This should be a part of our black Buddhist history. Now, please understand that as a 5-time world karate kickboxing champion, I started in the Buddhist religion as a part of my martial arts training. What I did not know was the fact that it was black people who started both Buddhism. It was also black people who started Kung Fu. When we look at Buddhism, we find that Buddhism is only associated with Asians. And we look at Kung Fu, we only see Asians or the Chinese associated with Kung Fu. This is what no Asian or white person is going to tell people about Kung Fu. And Buddhist meditation. Buddhist meditation and the Kung Fu was started by a black man by the name of Bodhidharma. Now, Bodhidharma went to China between the 5th and 6th century AD. He started a religion called Zen Buddhism, and he founded what is called the Shaolin Temple, which taught the Kung Fu. So when you look at the Kung Fu movies and you look at Shaolin, you must understand that there was a black man by the name of Bodhidharma. Now, Bodhidharma was from southern India, when we look at the martial arts, myself as a Black Buddhist teacher, we must include Black history in regards to Kung Fu and point out that it was a Black man by the name of Bodhidharma who started Kung Fu. Now, this is our Black history lesson. Look at the images of Bodhidharma. You will see that in most images, he is a Black man. Now, look at the images and you will see that. Now, racist whites and racist Asians, they try to hide this history. Please understand that even in my personal life, I operated a karate school for years. My own daughter, who became Miss Teen Black Memphis and Miss Teen Black Memphis, never learned that Kung Fu was started by a Black man. Of all the television interviews I've done in my life, I never mentioned this fact. That I was a karate kickboxing champion in America who was sponsored by, I was the first martial artist in karate kickboxing in America that was sponsored by a major American corporation. I was the first. I was the first in that I was sponsored by the Adolph Coors Company, and I had a chance to do many, many interviews. And I never in my interviews ever mentioned that karate or the Kung Fu or the martial arts was started by a Black man. However, 2 days ago, this is October the 18th, 2016, I'm training a young girl. I'm just teaching her a few kickboxing moves. Her name is Jordan So. And I took the time to tell Jordan So, I said, Jordan, you must understand that karate or Kung Fu or the martial arts was started by a Black man by the name of Bodhidharma, who came from southern India. So I wanted her to know this. I wanted to put this video out. And even though I'm no longer fighting professionally as a world karate kickboxing champion or as a 5-time world karate kickboxing champion, those of you who may look me up or look up the history of Anthony Elmore, please make a note that it's Anthony Elmore that's taking the time to let our youth know that we are a part of the martial arts. Not only are we a part of it, but it was a Black man who actually started the Shaolin, who started the Kung Fu, who taught this. So, now that you got it, I am Anthony M. Elmore, President and founder of the proud Black Buddhist World Association, bringing to you a Black history note that Kung Fu karate was started by a Black man by the name of Bodhidharma. Thank you very much. Now your Ringeto is the way in which your karma go. Now your Ringeto is the way in which your karma go. Now your Ringeto is the way in which your karma go. Now your Ringeto is the way in which your karma go. Now your Ringeto is the way in which your karma go. Now your Ringeto is the way. I found myself a brand new mission to help others make a big decision. Ring to you as no for religion. It's not the religion that you expect. It's only what the laws are cause and effect. Devotion to the middle of the call of teaching. We do a lot of wisdom preaching.